to media. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio to media.
On FM 103.9.
You listen to Tweet Radio 103.9 FM, live from Freetown. That's the last.
Anytime we see you, where you go, you come. I must tell you, Cabo.
Indeed, Kushe and Cabo. Fambul, welcome again to yet another insightful edition of the Truth Evening Talk. As always, this is the number one program where we make it think and talk. Here, we unveil information, gist, and all the things you need to know about current happenings, especially things that have to do with young people. And not forget, say you get we on 103.9 FM and self you get we on our social media handle on Facebook, Truth Media, and we YouTube channel on YouTube, Truth Media SL. Today we get an interesting conversation where we get for can delve into proper. We get for can look into the creative industry, and we all know as a creative, what are the challenges, what are the opportunities, or what are the achievements of we creative industry. So today we get two guests. We get for can take we through this all important conversation we get for do with creative space. So in my far right we get Winifred Do, winner person we also they work with Reunion Freetown, and then get forget an upcoming program. And also na me other left, na me left I get with me Baba Sise, we na spoken word poet as well as he do music. So today we get for can delve into the conversation about the upcoming, art exhibition we Reunion Freetown get forget. And also we will talk about then life experiences, challenges, as well as achievements so far in the creative space. But first, we want to take this morning, we look into the creative industry as well, where we talk to TJ Bade, we now creative director for Envisage Creative Hub. We talk about waiting our creativity all in all. So one for look that video and we'll come back, we will delve into the conversation properly.
How has it been for creatives like you?
It has been good. It has not been easy, but it'll be quite challenging. But one of the things we need to understand is we need to understand what the word creativity is. Mm-hmm. Being creative is the ability to produce work that is both novel, unique, and useful. So, for example, creativity cuts across every industry, not just the photography industry, not just the entertainment industry or the artistic industry. It's every industry. For example, Truth Media. Truth Media is creative because why? It's giving unique content, and it's also useful information. It's also giving useful information. So it's one thing to be creative, and another thing to be using creativity to be useful in the industry, in the environment. Every human being creative from the time of from the history, from generations BC, from the Egyptian era. Human beings evolved through being creative. So if we look at it in the photography industry, which I'm in, being creative is highly helpful. It's highly needed. It's very, very needed. And in the photography industry, from the time of the PZ, where I started the photography industry, with photography business, which was about 8 years ago, then we get a lot of creative photographers. Now more of the PZ. In fact, now one photographer inspired me. Like actually, waiting inspired me for going to photography now. Where they work with UNICEF, where they be the hire professional photographers from overseas. Then I watched them pictures and I was like so inspired. And then after me UNICEF contract, I just went full-fledged into photography.
Don't have something where you been know, where you been sabi.
No,
You just went into
I was graphics designer. I mean, a graphic designer from start.
Yeah.
But I was inspired
Yeah.
into photography because they really come with them professional photographers from New York, everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
They can salon, they could send them upline to book and all these places. And one of my main duties was gather the pictures together. And every day I just watch the pictures. I was so inspired. I was just like, you know what? This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So welcome back, viewers and listeners, as we don't hear you from TJ Bid. We are the creative director for Envisage Concept. It don't define what in creativity mean. Apart we get experience in the creative space. So we go build on that in definition there. And I mark 3 words: novel, useful, and unique. That's in definition for creativity. And also we go further for say creativity can be utilized or can be adopted in every space where we find ourselves. So this conversation entail every sphere of society. So as we been introduced earlier, we get 2 guests. We get Winifred Do, eco creative educator with the blend sustainability and art for build confidence and creativity among young people. And we get Baba Asise, a spoken word poet and also a musician. He is also a student where they do architecture na Fubi College. So we go delve inside the conversation proper. So introduce yourself to viewers and listeners once again.
Hi everyone, my name is Winifredo and I'm a student at IPAM University studying entrepreneurship and innovation, and I am an eco-creative educator.
So thank you very much, Winifredo. So go start the conversation proper. Firstly, I want to take you through waiting a Freetown reunion. What basically then they do.
So Freetown Reunion, they create a platform for young individuals within to the creative space. So if you're an artist, if you are a poet, if you're into sustainability, they create a platform for you to showcase your work, because here in Sierra Leone, it is very difficult for people to buy art, partake in such events. So they are encouraging us youths that are in Sierra Leone to see how best we could be in those spaces, show people what we can do as youths. And I'm very grateful for Freetown Reunion.
So Freetown Union, how long it don't take and how impactful it don't be to young people?
Well, me don't know Freetown Reunion for the past 4 years now, because since 2023, that was the first time I had the courage to exhibit my work, and it has been amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so Baba, so say hello to viewers and listeners.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Baba Sise.
Yeah. So one for start off with how long you don't do poetry and what the poetry mean to you?
First of all, I'm not gonna just like call poetry. I would say, let me just use the word spoken word. This not something where I start, like I would say, since I be the primary. I would say then class 1, class 2 and stuff. So like now something where I just beloved, I like for use words them actually.
Okay.
Like if I listen radio, like for my uncle where they listen radio, I get 1 or 2 words them like
Yeah.
especially football commentary. I can use some of those words then they and just can sometimes imitate within and they say actually. I could say I start from there.
So basically, aside listening to radio, trying to use words. So what are the actual vision behind being a poet?
For me, being a poet or a spoken word artist, it's mainly about expressing your thoughts,
Okay.
getting them, putting them on a piece of paper,
Okay.
and try for express them and see. Sometimes waiting people then view there about waiting you don't express, and you don't forget any fear for actually express your creative,
Okay. Yeah.
your creativity.
Yeah. Yeah. Very important. Because mostly when we go school, we dey see poets and they write. So now basically spoken poet mostly deal with word. So after you don't write, then you try for say them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so only about writing and saying things out.
Yeah.
It's also about having a meaning
Okay.
of what they say. You get forget a direction actually of anything where you write down. You get forget an aim.
So thank you, Baba. Though you work as co-creative educator. So how you work impactful to Reunion Freetown? What do you do as creative educator?
So, as an eco creative educator, I don't only work with Freetown Reunion, I work with young people, young women.
Okay.
Being creative, you don't have to be born with it. These are things you can learn based on the environment you find yourself. So I am one of those people. I'm into fashion waste. So what I mean by fashion waste is the old clothes we no longer wear, the jeans, the t-shirts that ends up in landfills. We see how best we cycle this waste into wealth, I could say.
Okay.
We could use these denim jeans, weave them into mats. We can teach young people as well, because that is what I do. I educate young people how they could transform what they consider not to be useful anymore. I also work with a space called Freetown Innovation Lab, where we transform tires into beautiful furnitures, chairs, and so much more. And as for Freetown Reunion, like I said earlier on, this is the space where we get to expose or tell people what we do. Let people come and feel and have the experience of what we young people here in Sierra Leone are capable of doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So though it will be helpful to viewers if you go now, you look at dialect, because the program exclusively the target we local dialect, please.
Okay.
So basically, when they say creative, the general knowledge is about singing and dancing. So does singing and creativity goes beyond just singing and dancing, or what are the other elements of creativity?
Of course, yes. Creativity go beyond singing and dancing. Like, you find yourself in a space wherein people in the strain forget access to certain things and then you find a way for make people forget access to that thing. You are being creative and at the same time you are being innovative. So innovation and creativity works together because you are solving a problem that exists. So you see, the fact that you for solve that problem, they don't make you creative. And then see how best people keep for buy your idea, because not for just create something. Is this thing marketable? People came for utilize this well and you for heal something out of so that's it.
Okay, thank you, Winifred. Yeah. So Baba, this very important. So it's an inspiration because it has to do with words. Yeah. You know, when words are not sufficient, definitely it will be a challenge as a spoken word poet. So waiting inspiration for words.
As a creative in writing or doing spoken words, your inspiration, I can say, can come from different angles. let me say, for example, you can walk on the roadside.
Yeah.
Maybe you go campus, you see a situation.
Yeah.
From there,
Yeah.
maybe you go down see the situation, maybe you not go get the inspiration at that very moment.
Okay.
But like when you go and lay back, maybe in your room or any corner, maybe that thoughts they reflect back in your mind, and from there you dey try for create something
Okay.
from the images or the picture of that very incident. And that's so sometimes it can happen in my own creation process.
So as a spoken word poet, how you think that they contribute to the creative space? Waiting at the impact of being a spoken word poet.
A spoken word poet, you able impact society greatly. Like for instance, let me say corruption, right?
Yeah.
Like you see things actually where they happen at your country.
Yeah.
Like you get a capacity as a creative for let you do something towards that. You can use word. You know, say words can be weapon as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can fight with words. So where you don't get your thoughts, we don't go through your thoughts process. You express them out there and let people and give them view. So man not go like them. So man go say you dey risk your life. But if in your country like you dey try for make people aware of certain things them where they happen, you can express them things in there.
Yeah. So basically, the talk say being a spoken word poet, you mostly you will now for see the problems in society, talk about them fearlessly. So you don't ever day in any situation wherein you talk something about a particular happening in society and you tend for be a threat.
Make I say this, right? Sierra Leoneans, I would say we are very timid people. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like in terms of expression, we somehow lay back. We know they like other nationality, then we're very, very bold. We very laid back people. Just observe. Sometimes then you go express certain things, especially when they write maybe in English. So man go say, come on, ayabo, you able talk, stuff like that. You get me? And so man not even take what you they do that serious, because let me say spoken words or poetry not to something with that people hold to high esteem. You get me?
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Okay. So thank you very much. So Winifred once again. Still on the the art exhibition. So how done the first off, waiting at the thing that we people didn't get for expecting that exhibition day?
Okay, so we go with a theme for this year. We drugs, people, another shenanigans and stuff. So we get photographers them where they tell Sierra Leone story. We forget artists them, of course, where they paint very beautiful places of Sierra Leone. We get forget poets like we brother. We get for take part there. So like you get for experience and see a lot of things them starting from the 19th to the 21st of this month. Yes.
Specifically, I want you tell me about what shenanigans mean, because possibly no grammar. It go feel the shenanigan anything that is uncomfortable, something we know nice. If I can put it in that way.
Okay, so like what I mean basically, if you're into sustainability, if you're into upcycling, so like it just means like more things them. Yes.
So earlier we did talk about recycling.
Yeah.
So that has to do with the environment basically.
Yeah.
So how that they be impactful? Waiting at the impact on the environment now we talk about climate change and all. Being a creative in terms of recycling, how do they contribute to environment?
So first thing first, we are assuming an eco-creative educator.
Yeah.
When we talk about eco is get for do with environment. So what in media do is we dey see how best we dey transform waste wey for end up na the environment, like cause mudslide, cause flooding, and destroy we community. We dey see how best we dey recycle the waste and I was very specific that me dey into textile waste because we get a lot of people we dey into plastic waste and so much other waste, but we dey look at textile waste because if you observe the way and manner how Sierra Leoneans import second-hand clothes, it don't become very alarming. We're not there against second-hand clothes them or junks clothes them because not everybody gets the upper hand for buy clothes in a boutique. But the initiative what they come with is if you don't use clothes done, not just IBAM, or maybe you give Fambul end up go put on a dustbin, a dirty box, they end up at the landfills. And when they're burning clothes there, so it cause more disaster than you think. So what we try for implement is use their old denim jeans there, so use their old t-shirts there, so weave them into amazing mats and also make bags out of them, things of for picking back. Like I was at Mongre, there's a town in the provinces. Kids here in Sierra Leone still use plastic bag for go school. So why we not go transform their old clothes then they into bags them and help these kids in these places, you understand? And I was at Potoro as well. Kids said the struggle, forget these little things there, so where we they see and see and nothing. So that is how we come in as creative, transform what is no longer useful into things that could help communities, help transform life, and support kids' educations here in Sierra Leone.
And that is really great, at least, in terms of climate change, they support greatly.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it boosts the economy.
Exactly.
Very, very creative process.
Yeah.
So, Baba, as a student, you get for battle with you classes and for big college, and as well as you get for engaging in it. So, and you do music as well, not just limit as spoken word poet. So, how you able to balance their life then?
Actually, easy. Like all of them, I would say take time, especially architecture. Where you try for diversify, where you do architecture, it really tell on you coursework like na college day, because you need 100% of your effort. I would say architecture is a very, very difficult course, not to something very easy. And also, a creative something, not to just something where you just sit down, read.
So you are engaging both creative things, being an architecture and also architecture student, as well as being an artist and also a spoken word poet.
Yeah. So
you engage in a very overwhelming, creative process. So I want to know how you able to balance that and, balance the two priorities at the same time without, weighing weight over the one, we will cause problem for you.
Yeah.
Because this is something very important for young people. Because some people can think, say, when you be part of creative process, being an artist, a footballer, all learning and the, for, education can be a limiting factor. So how you able to blend into, take into fact, say, you do another thing that involves creativity as well?
For me, I would say it's not easy, because anything like where you give you 100.
Yeah.
It's not easy, because some man will they do like the architecture course. They go they give your 100 while you 80 per boku side. And I will see it very, very difficult, because even you grade it show say this man not to wanting 80 per. But I would say again for deal with timing, because me na like an individual, I would say I know can go out so much. Most of the time, me na a loner, I would say. I could use that word for describe myself. Me na a loner, and I know it hard for let you see me like by them program then go out na net. most of the time are just conservative and just like for the no more as a loner sometimes, yeah. And I think say that they help a lot because you know go deeper like then 3 activities then the architecture, music, spoken word, and then you not possibly like we're able for go out a lot, and hang out too much. So you got to find a really good balance for make you go get the required time for express or show yourself in all of those things.
Yeah. So basically, how the exhibition get for contribute to the cultural heritage?
So of course, yes. Since my platform wherein youth therefore go showcase their skills them, we get a lot of artists them where they are just like they show the beautiful part of Sierra Leone, market them out there. So of course they walk in line. You get for help greatly. Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of the culture, waiting at the level of creativity we people don't get for show, we get for promote we cultural heritage definitely. If people are engaged, for example, and Gara, Tiding, and all of them thing in the if we get for see them people and they we go able help for promote we cultural heritage.
Of course, yes. But I would say it's more in the pictorial form, like people taking pictures of our people showcasing our culture, and also for the spoken words artists, like telling stories in Creole and then include small Mende, maybe small Timini. Like these things get for do with culture, this get for do with Salon. And when we talk about with tribes them, of course, it has to do with Sierra Leone as a country. So of course, these things will be there and so much more.
So we get for get any form of competition, showcation, but through competition, we get for get any of them thing in the honor just an exhibition, showcase yourself and all.
So basically, for this one, what they do, where they happen from the 19th of this month, not just like showcase. Young people come together, showcase waiting they're capable of doing, and then maybe market them out so people let them buy and themselves get small at the end of the day from this art pieces them. But there is no competition because we create a space where we all go work together as creative. And mind you, like creative space, we don't have to put competition inside. They want to see how best we work together and help we self go before. So that is the initiative behind it.
So thank you very much, Baba and Winifred. We'll go for a short commercial break, and we'll come back. We will continue the conversation, take with spotlight, and time for round off.
Me phone and they charge. Me also always get lights. Me picking and able for study. Me now super kaiba. Me enjoy. I for enjoy.
Yes, sir! Plenty Soba Kaiba no boss! Oridoku Nado, the mega campaign all over the country. When they turn all man to Soba Kaiba, just die and star 500 ash for activate the Soba Kaiba offer and talk Boku or die and ash 144 ash or use Maxit for pay with orange money anytime, any side and start chance for win. Soba price them every week like Stola kits them. Okada generator and every month one person go win keke or they give you the power for build your life, support your family and better your community. You self can live the Soba Kaiba life.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Parade.
Kush, the silent drug crisis. Kush na one drug when not there and it easy forget, so he acts for life. It dey pour salon more with young people them. It can make person sleep and can swell, body can wound and can even die. But when government don't declare a national emergency and make one tax force inside 2024, the thing they wey dem can use for pin law and care for well body business, they shut in. The one they wey they admit na hospital for mental health problem for say Kush don jump by 4,000%. And postmortem wey dem can do per demand they show boku Kush use. For use drug na salon na crime. But the court can send the one they can use them for go take treatment instead of them send them go na prison. New regulation there inside 2024 they make people then get more treatment center, land where they have for reduce the use small and for protect people then right. Kusho make Boku left school. Their family then get spoiled and you don't bug the good them when salon gets all about na the wall. So we for talk about how Kush they affect we. Help the one that way Kush they affect our community for get well body and social care. Then we beg the government for train more medical workmen them, block the supply chain them, and put attention perhaps for help the one that where they abuse the drug for left and small.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Parade. 1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Parade.
Fumble them, NATCA and Bank of Salon don't bring new policy where say you for link your phone SIM card and your bank account with your national ID number or then go block you. But the problem na this, national ID not so free. Now 140 loans na Freetown and upline na 220 loans. But come they earn less than 80 loans inside one day. Phone and bank accounts not a luxury. Na thing that people then they use for work, for get pay, for study and get news. If them block them, millions of people then go suffer. It go violate people their rights for talk, for get information and for make them living. Besides, the law they allow other forms of ID, like voters ID and driver's license for register the SIM. If government want for use only national ID for security, then it for be free and easy for get, like how it in a country then like Kenya. So make we call on we leaders them for make national ID free and easy for get for all man, and respect the law and accept other valid ID them.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Parade.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. We don't get very interesting conversation and on silent creative industry, focusing on the Union Freetown art exhibition we get for come up on Friday to Sunday. So if you're not creative, you can go out, showcase yourself, and we try for build a creative space. We go later contribute to the, the economy of the country. So we continue the conversation as we get two guests in the studio. One on my left, we get Baba Sise, we na spoken word poet, an artist, as well as a student na Fobe College where they study architecture. And on my right, we get Winifred Doe, we na co-creative educator, and he work with Reunion Freetown basically, and it only take me through the creative, the things we involved in the creative industry, specifically when it comes to recycling, things then that we found not usable in our society, and that as well don't contribute, in declining the kind of climate problems they already get in the country, and as well as contributing to the economy. So we continue the conversation, and we go start again with Baba Sise. So now we don't ask you a lot of questions around being a poet. Yeah. So as an artist, first, which of the two career you find more, more unique to you or more interesting to you?
I would say spoken words and music. I would say they intertwine one kind way. Yeah. Because you not just they go, then give you mic, you begin do music. You get to get a thought process. Yeah. You get to sit down, you get to write and try for develop something. We say maybe in a message you pass through your music. So I go say they intertwine, then get a bond.
Yeah, very, very importantly. Because Kendrick Lamar is also a spoken word poet. Yeah. And they declare as one of the best artists in the world. Yeah, so definitely. That's very, very important. So you get any music where, it will be very important, at least viewers and listeners get something from you. Anything, short one or
like a freestyle.
Yeah, look at the program more spicy, you know.
I can do that. I don't
Yeah.
get problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rap.
Yeah, okay.
Living like commando, haters be poking noses. Picture frame like Pinocchio. I came from the dungeons, I mean the trenches. Hunger, pain, everything coexist. You don't know the other side of the family. You question my duality. Rapping my reality. I died to many sports, no alternative sport. Check my pause. I go still shoot beyond monopause. My grammar concord, my atlas record. Sounds sweet but feel painful like a palm on a jaw. This is top draw, a sorcerer can never conjure the outcome of the score.
Wow. That's so interesting. And indeed, blending you spoken word poetry into music, very interesting. And I can feel that by the words them and all. So thank you very much. And I believe the viewers and listeners don't get a taste or a feel of your talent. So we continue the conversation still on, I am very particular about the, and the environment, recycling things where people and found usable. Then you use that thing, they contribute to the climate insanity as well as contributing to the economy very importantly. So waiting at the opportunities we involve in, recycling and the thing where you do within the environment for,
Yes. So of late, thank God for the present government. They see how best they push creative them when it comes to innovation. You see, we get so many events them we don't they happen around Salon. We get to do with innovation and technology, how they blend them, even when it comes to agriculture self. So opportunities then they right now, Boko. Now you just need for sit down, find the right one that will fit in and apply for them. And then at the end of the day, you can get small grants. As from a college IPAM, they already create a hub for young people them. So they incubate you, connect you to sponsors them. If you get your initiative or idea, see how best they can support you, tell you team up for yourself. So like opportunities then they inside the creative space. And then you as a creative also can bring come opportunities them. Like for example, job creation. Let's say, because I am a fashion designer at the side, I do sewing as well, because when it comes to textile waste, you get for convert them, get for sew them into them bag them as I mentioned earlier on. So you can sew them bag, then they sell them. Also teach people them. So like you get something from that at the end of the day. Teach people them. And then when people have to learn their skills there, so they self can go and teach other people, empower them communities that we then come out. So there is a lot in the creative space. Yeah.
So how best able, span this you as a creative educator to young people, especially the local communities, for tell them say some of these things where you find say not usable, then can able make something out of her. How far you basically I would say you campaign or you educate you teaching don't reach to local communities. How best you don't target it, because then are the most important people when it comes to climate issues, the locals. Yeah.
So when I get the idea, the first thing first what I do, I go na Kintom, educate them people there so they live around the slummy area, because they are the ones who get to be first affected if anything happen. So first thing we will do, we try to educate them how this they harm them as people them, and then also create a platform. Like we get a space up FBC just by the field where they call Freetown Innovation Lab. We do trainings. We teach women, like we presently do on 1 week training. Women they go to Sembele. They come out from the slumming areas. Them we can't teach them how they go use the engine there for weave them into mats. Even how for use tire safe, because tire one of the largest polluting waste also at the wall, because we get motor car and where they produce and stuff. So tires then just say end up at the place. So like we teach the woman there so how they can recycle entire there so into furnitures them at FBC, and also the gene clothes them, how for weave them. We don't do sessions with women's them. We don't do sessions with youths. We don't do sessions at British Embassy teaching. Even white people if are interested in these things. You know, they take participate, they put in effort and energy. Like people are interested. I would say we don't teach over 500 to 700 people just in 3 months time. So like this thing is going on, and we have sessions going on now, and the space available. If you're a young person, you want for learn, you don't need for born with them, as I say. You can go there and learn from we, and then
So now question we about ask you shortly. We didn't talk about creativity. Is it just about talent, or you get into other means? Because mostly when they say creativity, I learn a talent, you born with it and all.
Yeah.
So what you go see in relation to that?
So before I answer your question, let's just say something. I'm not just grab one money term as CC like a creative. You get forget your eye for detail as somebody. You dey pick up them things in the force. Like I am a student at IPAM. I wanted to be like a news person. I wanted to go into news, but during my worst term, what I was sit the worst during the holiday, like I go through my phone and I see so many things them, and then I continue for learn. I'm self-taught. I go on the internet, search for things them where I say I able for do. So like creativity is something that you can build. Even though there's something that the people that we can born with them, like the artists, them when they do the actual paintings and stuff, these things they can be they born with them. But some things you get for learning by yourself. So I am a living testimony. I learned this thing, watch videos them, and then start for implement them. Like I not ever go to the provinces them before. I don't even know how they weave country clothes, but I learned this thing from the internet, and I also try for bring and come in the shorter way, like I downsize them. So weaving normally it take place an entire room. Get for use big space, but I try for downsize and you just get for need a single board, smartphone, and then weave something out of them. So like you get for see how best you utilize your environment where you feel yourself. Not just relax them or say, the one that we see they draw so it's that because of they're born with them. There are artists that we're doing right now. They're not born with painting skills, but they go to the schools, learn them. Some man learn from online. Yes, like I know a guy called Kojo. Like he read books on how to draw, and he's actually drawing now. He's animator. He's the one who now do this Waka Fine Boss video we see. He used drawings, make them into a movie. Like Takugama as well. He do movies for them. So like these are things that we can learn, and it's so amazing for watch and all. Yeah, great. So viewers and listeners, we get an exciting, informative, conversation. We learn from young people within the creative space. So now we go for spotlight. So we spotlight today Sheka Kalon, we a painter. We don't blend abstract and moral art into deeply personal expressions of ideas. So let's take that spotlight and we'll come back, we'll round off the program.
Sheka Kalon na one painter wey dey mix abstract and mural art for express im identity in a deep and personal way. Im find himself inside the colorful world of imagination and creativity. But im journey for become artist no be easy. E no been get support or encouragement from the start. But na quiet determination, sharp eye for beauty, and strong passion for create wetin dey push am forward. Na im bring am come to light. From im early days na Ahmadiyya Muslim school, Kalon realize say he get power in art. He say painting be the help am. People be dey come around am because of him sketch them. Kalon im biggest influence na im papa. Even though im papa no be get money for support am, the advice wey be dey give am mean the world to am. Like many other artists, Kalon face challenge them. Say some of im padi dem be dey mock am. He say but na that time alone be the help am for sharpen im skills them. Kalon say he always want for do better. Anytime he hold paper for sketch, he last best wey be don sketch. He say even when he see other artists dey paint, he go sit down, he watch for hours even if he get errand. Im memory sharp and he go watch scene and go house and sketch am. Most of im art dey show African life, culture, and the Salon spirits. Despite all the difficulties, Kalon remain loyal to his passion. Today, he dey use brush for show the beauty, culture, and strength of Salon. Na artists like Kalon dey remind we say creativity, resilience, and love for roots na the light wey go always keep Salon bright.
Back, viewers and listeners, as we dey continue the conversation, we get two interesting young people. One wey na Winifred Do, wey na co-executive, co-and creative educator, wey don so much involved in, recycling, and don dey educate people around, the environment and things they can use for, stop environmental disasters wey can happen, as well as things wey dem go able better in the whole life them with through being creative. And we also get Baba Sise, wey na a spoken word poet, an artist, a musician. The man na a whole package. And we don't see, don't give we basic freestyle, don't rap for we, and all lentin in the. So it will be very important as creative. You go out, na the reunion Freetown art exhibition, showcase yourself.
Free.
Very important. It's free in fact, and try to be creative and try to be impactful as well. So as we continue the conversation, so Baba, we go basically talk about the challenges as a young creative in Sierra Leone.
For me, my own personal experience, I go say, my family like where I come up from. Maybe where you go there, like then JSS or primary, like where you go they do then stuff, then they one or two go they say na idle business and stuff. But like since I would say I don't grow much, I don't date this age, like they're not that too bothered about my creative aspects. Like they give negative feedback. Like most times now themselves can push me, say like you need for the
go out,
outspoken, show yourself, express yourself. So like I not can get a negative feedback then they.
Okay.
So I'm happy for that.
So you face any challenge in terms of accessing studio, in terms of, as a creative or put yourself in that limelight?
Definitely. Especially Sierra Leone, for let you able for access studios, especially money involved, first of all. And you get forget like somebody as well, we go lead you somewhere.
Yeah.
Because every mortal man need that somebody there.
Yeah.
So like forget that somebody there where they lead you somewhere, it's not like easy for find.
Yeah.
So like now some of them challenges and they with me they face actually in the things that we are they do.
Yeah. So say the online space, that space we very important in promoting yourself, as a creative. How much you don't explore the online space for sell yourself out?
I would say I get a TikTok account. I can do one or two stuff there, but not that much. And my Instagram,
okay,
as well.
Okay. So tell viewers and listeners how they go able,
contact me.
Contact you through, not contacting you per se, for go through and see what they really do. And then various social media handles there.
Me TikTok, my name where they use the na Kabis Ruler, KAABIS RULA. The same for me Instagram.
Okay. So thank you very much. Though how young creative go be part of the program? Is it just for go part the program, or you get any form of registration and anything? How then go able be part of the event?
For the Freetown reunion events, where they happen from the 19th to the 21st, na free and na Lombly, opposite the police station. Where you go, they just watch for Creative Hub Africa, and then you can just enter, then be part of such an amazing night, because we open from 10 in the morning to 10 in the evening. So like 3 days event, very impactful and so much fun with fauna.
Yeah. So waiting are the benefits of them people they will get for goodie, because definitely they get for look out for the benefits in terms of exposure or any other thing. Waiting are the benefits where this art exhibition get on then creatives there as well as the country.
I continue for say again, exposure na one, and then this nice space where you already don't get for showcase waiting you capable of doing, because we get so many, I can say, underground artists them. People don't even know what they're capable of doing. Maybe they just say paints from them bedrooms them and then left and they maybe they even have social media pages. But how many people really get interested in watching these things online? Because how the country right now, they fair money. Like I don't spend almost hours now work. I mean go begin study watch you work on TikTok. I don't get that time there, you understand?
Yeah.
So like if the person come do it this weekend, yeah, so then days there so come and can see, get a one-on-one contact with you art piece, and then like wow, this is nice. Like for me as well, I do paintings, but I include like them all cutting them inside me artwork. So like these things are very colorful, and being in such spaces, they make you mind safe, open as a young person. So like I'd advise now for come, because even if you are not an artist, this can inspire you. Not for you go paint and draw, but let yourself start something in your little way in your community. So yeah.
Very important, very important. So as Fina Creative, you can go out alumni on the 19th to the 21st of this month from 10 a.m. in the morning to, from 10 in the morning to,
10 in the evening.
10 in the evening. So as a creative, what do you think in the role we government could play,
So yes, one of the things that government could play is help we for showcase we self more, and I feel like they are doing something in that aspect, because now they pay attention to people in that spaces, and they like when they can get an event and now they see how best they do like an open call for young people and within to creative spaces, how they go include them, like the civic fest we done as well, like they try for encourage young people, let themselves come on board and see how best they can showcase themselves, let people and see them, and how then we can change this as well. So like government is doing well, but make them still continue for do because we all know how changing government can happen and stuff. I just hope and pray that this fire we don't get right now will just continue for the boost we up, put money, put competitions then, because there are so many competitions that happen, like the Big Five innovation program will happen, then see how best then like casual young people and put big money, say them can't take part, and people apply. You give over 80,000 1,000 people will apply, we are creatives them. So like these things are available. Let's just see how best we as creative them take part in such activities them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Baba, waiting first of all, I know this is real name. You get any nickname as an artist?
As an artist, like then can call me Babish. Okay. Like in terms of poetry, you can call me Baba the Poet. So
great. But definitely you for go to a name as well.
Yeah.
So his name Fambul and go be comfortable for calling.
Call me Babish.
Okay. So what think people then go expect from you on that art exhibition day?
For me, I would say not just spoken words. Now I get for like perform on that very day. A title we say the man.
So just talk about how waiting people then get for expect, like the fire we don't put up so in rapping. So waiting people then get for expect we go make person go say okay, let's go for Babish.
Like we like register myself like for do the for go the very show, like I not talk anything with regards to rapping. So like an officer like I get for do any performance in terms of rapping or music in general.
Okay. So let people expect greatness, fire from you.
Yeah, especially let people expect greatness, just the expressive side of things.
Okay.
And see what's in they get from me thoughts.
Okay. So finally, what you go say to young people way they into creative, what's advice you get for the young people?
My advice to young people now that whatever you get inside, now for nurture nurture anything where you get, and not stop now the side for nurturing, and also try for fan platforms like where you go able to express whatever gifts where you get, so that people then go say I'm out there. Because me especially, I go say nadande na me problem. I too lay back.
Okay.
To lay back. I really need for do more in terms of networking and showing myself out there.
And that art exhibition, I believe it will be a perfect environment for you, for network, show yourself and all. And a very important as a creative, going out, you understand, networking with people, showcasing yourself, you know, take the look of Drizzy Leak. In countenance, they tell you, see, this is not an outgoing person or that kind of person. But the push is doing very well. So it will be very important, and that program will give you an opportunity for showcase yourself. So as we take the final words from Ms. Do, so waiting will be final words to viewers and listeners, and especially the one that we get for go, waiting them for expect from the program and all.
So my final words to viewers and massive young people outside there is make sure you force for go or find yourself in spaces where go boost you and push you. Because as for me, I'd attend IPAM, but I'd spend my transport for go up FBC back then when I was learning for see how best I find myself in a creative space. And the same thing again for Freetown Reunion. So like make sure you are present in rooms where get for add value now your life. Because looking at the push where they happen right now, because you don't get see for do go make you included in such activities them. But if you mind occupied and then like you get something where to go on, you might not get nothing from them. That make volunteering also very important. That was where I started. Volunteer. Like there was Mariam Space Foundation, I volunteer for this Nest, I volunteered because these people are also try for push young people and like do competitions, them see how best they help people. Freetown Innovation Lab, I volunteered. Art Union, I volunteered. So like because I want to learn from these people, so I always try for put myself down and then volunteer for these things. Volunteering helps a lot. It brings exposure, it brings understanding, it brings knowledge, it brings so much more. So like try for make sure you find yourself inside spaces like a dandy. We go help for boost you and keep your mind busy. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Do, as we try for draw the curtain to this program. Thank you very much, Baba, Abish. Go out and go see Baba where they perform and other creatives na the Freetown Reunion Art Exhibition where they start on Friday and the end. And they continue on Saturday as well as Sunday. So it will be an interesting conversation and also an informative conversation from two young great minds. And plenty thank you to the producer, winner Nafisa Cholain Kardin, and we DJ, winner DJ Muski, and to everybody we make the program come to you, viewers and listeners. And yeah, we go draw the curtain. Me, Nakel Fala Kagbo. Tata.